Hi, space explorers! Welcome to our channel where curiosity takes flight. Today, we're setting course for the ultimate space destination, a marvel of engineering and international collaboration, the International Space Station. Fasten your seatbelts, because we're about to embark on an out-of-this-world adventure to uncover the secrets of this incredible orbiting laboratory. Get ready to have your minds blown wide open, because we'll be exploring everything from how fast it travels to what astronauts eat. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun videos.
So, what exactly is the International Space Station? Picture this: a gigantic shimmering structure soaring through the cosmos at an astonishing 17,500 miles per hour. That's like traveling from New York City to Los Angeles in about 6 minutes. But this isn't just any spacecraft. It's a state-of-the-art science lab, orbiting our planet 16 times each day. Talk about a room with a view! Can you imagine gazing down at Earth from that incredible vantage point? From up there, the continents would look like puzzle pieces, and the oceans, vast and blue, would stretch out as far as the eye can see. Now, you might be wondering, how did this incredible feat of engineering come to be? Well, it wasn't built by any single country. It's a testament to what we can achieve when nations put aside their differences and work together toward a common goal. The ISS is a collaboration between 5 space agencies: NASA, United States; Roscosmos, Russia; JAXA, Japan; ESA, Europe; and CSA, Canada. Just imagine the brightest minds from around the world pooling their knowledge and expertise to create this orbiting masterpiece. Talk about a giant leap for humankind.
Building something as complex as the International Space Station is no easy feat, especially when you're doing it, well, in space. Construction of this orbiting laboratory began in 1998, and it took over a decade of meticulous planning and numerous space flights to piece it all together. That's longer than it took to build the Great Pyramid of Giza. Think about it. For 13 years, rockets soared through the atmosphere, carrying piece by piece of this incredible structure like a cosmic jigsaw puzzle waiting to be assembled. Now, you can't just use a crane in space, can you? Assembling the ISS was like a cosmic ballet, with astronauts conducting intricate spacewalks, carefully connecting modules and solar panels. Imagine the precision required, the delicate maneuvers, all while floating in the vacuum of space. Talk about a high-pressure job. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge that we were able to build something so extraordinary, so far from home.
Imagine having your groceries delivered not by truck, but by rocket ship. That's essentially how the International Space Station gets its supplies. These aren't your average delivery trucks, mind you. We're talking about unmanned, autonomous spacecraft, like the SpaceX Dragon, designed specifically for this cosmic commute. Packed inside these spacefaring delivery trucks are the essentials for survival in space: oxygen, water, food, spare parts for the station, and new science experiments. But it's not all work and no play aboard the ISS. Occasionally, the cargo ships deliver special treats to boost crew morale, like fresh fruit, birthday cakes, or even ice cream. Now, you might be wondering, how do astronauts unpack and store all these supplies in a place with no gravity? Well, it's a carefully choreographed dance planned months in advance. Everything is meticulously packed on Earth, with each item secured in its own compartment to prevent it from floating around. Once on board the ISS, astronauts unpack and secure everything using Velcro, bungee cords, and specialized storage lockers. Remember, every ounce of weight sent into space adds to the cost of the mission, so efficiency is key. That's why many supplies are dehydrated or freeze-dried, minimizing weight and maximizing shelf life. Think about that the next time you're complaining about putting away groceries. These astronauts are doing it 250 miles above Earth, literally living the high life.
Life aboard the International Space Station is like nothing you've ever experienced. Imagine waking up every day weightless, floating through your morning routine. Brushing your teeth? You need special toothpaste that can be swallowed because spitting is a no-no in space. How about showering? Water droplets would float everywhere, so astronauts use special rinseless shampoo and wet wipes. Even sleeping is an adventure. Astronauts sleep in sleeping bags strapped to the wall so they don't drift around while they sleep. Can you imagine dreaming you're falling, only to wake up and realize you are? And let's not forget about exercise. In the microgravity of space, bones and muscles can weaken, so astronauts exercise for 2 hours every day using specialized equipment that provides resistance in a weightless environment. Talk about a challenging workout.
Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. Gone are the days of freeze-dried ice cream and powdered tang. While those are still around, today's astronauts enjoy a surprisingly diverse menu. Most food comes in pouches or is freeze-dried, requiring rehydration before consumption. But the ISS crew can also prepare simple meals, like scrambled eggs or tortillas, using special ovens that heat food evenly in a zero-gravity environment. Imagine the challenge of keeping your food from floating away while you're trying to eat it. That's why astronauts use magnets, clips, and trays to secure their meals. But the future of space food is even more exciting. Astronauts are now growing their own lettuce and other vegetables on board the ISS using hydroponics, a method of growing plants in water without soil.
Space may seem vast and empty, but it's actually becoming quite crowded. And I'm not talking about aliens. We've left a trail of debris in Earth's orbit, from defunct satellites to spent rocket stages, even tiny flecks of paint. This space junk poses a serious threat to the International Space Station and other satellites. Even a tiny paint chip, traveling at thousands of miles per hour, can cause significant damage upon impact. Think about it. A baseball-sized piece of debris hitting the ISS is like a small car hitting you at 60 miles per hour. That's a recipe for disaster. To prevent such a catastrophic event, the ISS has a sophisticated debris tracking system. If a piece of space junk gets too close, the station can use its thrusters to maneuver out of harm's way. But space junk isn't the only threat to the ISS. Micrometeoroids, tiny particles of rock and dust, zip through space at incredibly high speeds, posing a constant threat. To protect against these cosmic bullets, the ISS is equipped with a multi-layered shield called the Whipple shield. This shield acts like a bulletproof vest, breaking up incoming particles and dissipating their energy. And then there's radiation, a constant hazard of space travel. Earth's magnetic field protects us from most of the sun's harmful radiation, but astronauts on the ISS are exposed to higher levels. That's why the station is designed with radiation shielding, and astronauts wear dosimeters to monitor their exposure. They also have a special radiation shelter where they can take refuge in case of a solar flare, a sudden burst of intense radiation from the sun. Protecting the ISS and its crew is a top priority. After all, this remarkable outpost represents a triumph of human ingenuity and international collaboration, a beacon of hope for the future of space exploration.
Welcome back, Space Cadets. Today, we're stepping into the fascinating world of space botany. That's right, we're talking about growing plants in space, and more specifically, on the International Space Station. Now, you might be thinking, plants in space? Why? Well, it's not about creating a cosmic salad bar, though that would be pretty cool. Growing plants in space is crucial for long-duration space missions. Imagine traveling to Mars, a journey that could take several years. Packing enough food for the entire trip would be quite the logistical nightmare, wouldn't it? That's where space farming comes in. By growing their own food, astronauts can have a sustainable source of fresh produce on long journeys. Plus, caring for plants can provide a psychological boost, a touch of green serenity in the vastness of space. And it's not just about keeping our space travelers fed. Studying how plants grow in microgravity helps us understand plant biology better here on Earth. This knowledge can lead to improved farming techniques and potentially help us grow food more efficiently, which is especially important as we face the challenges of climate change. So, how do you grow a plant in a place with no gravity, no soil, and limited sunlight? It's a real challenge, but scientists and engineers have developed ingenious solutions. Enter the Veggie Growth System, a space garden aboard the ISS. This high-tech setup uses LED lights to mimic sunlight, providing the energy plants need for photosynthesis. Instead of soil, plants grow in special pillows containing clay-based growth media, delivering essential nutrients. Water is a precious resource in space, so it's delivered to the plant's roots directly through a carefully controlled system. And because there's no gravity to pull roots down and stems up, the Veggie system ensures the plants grow in the right direction so they don't end up all tangled up. Space farming is still in its early stages, but the progress we've made is astounding. From lettuce to radishes to chili peppers, astronauts have successfully grown a variety of crops on the ISS, proving that we can cultivate life in the most extreme environments. This research isn't just about feeding future Martians, it's about ensuring food security for everyone on our pale blue dot.
Our journey through the cosmos continues, but even in the vastness of space, we've left our mark. Unfortunately, not all of it is something to be proud of. We're talking about space junk, a growing problem that poses a serious threat to the International Space Station and other spacecraft. Picture this: millions of pieces of debris, from defunct satellites to rocket parts, even flecks of paint, zipping around our planet at incredible speeds. Now imagine those pieces colliding with something as important as the ISS, traveling at 17,500 miles per hour. Not a good mix, right? Even tiny pieces of debris can cause significant damage at those speeds. A collision could puncture modules, disable critical systems, or even endanger the lives of the astronauts on board. It's like a cosmic game of dodgeball, but the stakes are much higher. So how do we deal with this orbital debris field? Well, it's a challenge that requires a multi-pronged approach. International cooperation is crucial for tracking existing debris, and more importantly, preventing future generations from inheriting an even bigger mess. Keeping the ISS safe from space junk is a constant effort. Ground-based radar systems and telescopes constantly scan the skies, tracking the movement of known debris. If a piece of junk gets too close for comfort, the ISS can use its thrusters to maneuver out of the way. It's like a high-stakes cosmic ballet, with the ISS gracefully dodging potential hazards. But dodging is just a temporary solution. We need to actively remove debris from orbit, and scientists are developing innovative solutions. Imagine robotic arms that can grab large pieces of debris, or spacecraft equipped with giant nets to scoop up smaller fragments. Some researchers are even exploring the possibility of using lasers to vaporize debris, turning it into harmless gas. It sounds like science fiction, but these are real solutions being explored to address a very real problem. Remember, space is a shared resource, and it's our responsibility to keep it clean and safe for future generations. Just like we teach kids not to litter on Earth, we need to instill a sense of stewardship for the cosmos. From its incredible construction to the groundbreaking science happening every day, the International Space Station is a testament to human ingenuity and our unquenchable thirst for exploration. We've journeyed through its modules, met the astronauts who call it home, and even learned how they grow food in space.
Remember, the cosmos is filled with wonders waiting to be discovered. Keep looking up at the stars, asking questions, and never stop exploring. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one orbiting Earth on the International Space Station, conducting experiments and pushing the boundaries of human knowledge.
Thanks for joining me on this stellar adventure. If you enjoyed our trip to the ISS, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exciting explorations of our universe.
Until next time, keep those imaginations firing, and remember, the sky is not the limit when there are footprints on the moon.